Wealth managers today spend up to 70% of their time searching through scattered reports instead of advising clients. That's time taken away from building relationships and growing assets. Manual research, scattered files, long turnaround times, it all adds up. Our multi-agent AI assistant handles the heavy lifting, from prospecting and onboarding to portfolio optimization, so advisors focus on clients, not documents. Let's walk through it step by step. I'll show how a single question turns into immediate actionable insight.
Multi-agentic wealth advisor. This represents a significant advancement in problem solving through its multi-agentic approach. The innovative solution aims to transform businesses into cognitive enterprises, enhancing their ability to adapt and respond to challenges. Our multi-agentic wealth manager assistant is a 360-degree NLP based solution that allows wealth managers to query corporate data in natural language. It supports the entire wealth management lifecycle from prospecting to portfolio optimization while answering strategic questions like which clients to prioritize, where growth opportunities lie, and what does key trends look like and which ones to act on. Our team has built a database with over 25,000 transactions distributed across multiple interconnected tables. These include transactions, portfolios, prospects, client meetings, holdings, financial advisors, so on and so forth. This setup simulates real world financial data, allowing us to demonstrate realistic scenarios and meaningful insights. The unified approach means wealth managers get instant, accurate answers about client portfolios, compliance status, and investment strategies, all from a single source of truth. No more switching between systems or waiting for reports, just real time insights that help you serve clients better and grow your business faster. So, the UI is a pretty simple UI. It is broken out into three parts. All the way on your left, you have a text box where the user can either type a question or pick one of the examples from the section which is all the way on the right. So, a box on the left, the central part of the UI is where the responses are generated and displayed, and that portion is broken out into two parts. You have the analysis, where you get the analysis and a very defined, descriptive response, and agent interactions, where we can see some behind the scenes interactions between the agents. And then, like I said, all the way on the right, you have your sample questions. So let's go back to the left of our screen here. So as I mentioned, the wealth managers have an option to either pick one of the sample questions from here or type their own. To start off the demo, I'm going to pick one of the sample questions here and I selected 7. As soon as I select it, it shows up in this box and the question says which clients are approaching their target retirement age within the next 5 years. Let's submit this and let's see the agents working and the analysis that's coming back to us. So we can see that the agents are working and the response is being generated. And as mentioned below earlier, these are based on sets of tables that are picking data to generate responses. So the response is generated here within the analysis tab. So let's see the response. The question was which clients are approaching their target retirement age within the next 5 years? So the response that was generated was clients approaching retirement within 5 years. Based on the database analysis, 8 active clients are approaching their target retirement age within the next 5 years. And then there is a breakdown. There is most urgent cases, which is 1 to 2 years to retirement. And I have a list of clients here, for example, Larry Garcia with a client ID of 22, and all of the details regarding his age, target retirement age, time remaining, net worth, annual income, primary goal, and also who the advisor is. And as you can see, you have next Daniel Green. The next set of responses that was generated was near term cases, which is the 3 to 4 years to retirement. And within that section, I see clients like Ashley Young and Linda White that are within that category. Then we have a medium term cases, 5 years to retirement. And similarly to the two above, we see the client and all of the details, pertinent details regarding the client, and then at the end, we have the key insights and recommendations. So the response that generated also is giving some key insights and recommendations. What we can see is that those clients make up a net worth range of 1.04 million to 12.47 million, which is a significant variation requiring tailored strategies. The income range is also quite diverse. It's 135K to 573K annually. Primary goals are mix of lifestyle, travel, vacation homes, and investment objectives. Advisor distribution is also provided here. And then all the way at the end is immediate action items. So, what should we do with Larry Garcia? Larry Garcia needs urgent retirement planning review because he only has 1 year remaining. George Baker has the highest net worth and may need estate planning considerations. Number three, review retirement readiness assessment for all clients within 1 to 3 years remaining and coordinate with advisors to ensure retirement transactions strategies are in place. So, all in all, a very robust set of responses based on the question that was asked. The agent interaction provides us, like I said, some of behind the scenes, and what we can see is the query that was created. As you can see, it's a pretty robust query that was created, and we can see the response also that was generated, the query result. So we just saw one of the questions from a pre-populated sample question here, but as I mentioned earlier, it can also take a free form question as typed by the wealth manager. So I am going to type a question which says, what are the high net worth customers who are likely to churn? Give me the details of the reasons they might churn. So I'm going to hit submit here, and I'll see that my analysis has restarted. I'm starting to see the response being generated, and we can see some snippets from the log as to the workings of the agents. It's getting done with its receiving, analyzing the data, and it is now generating insights, and I should be able to see a response momentarily. All right. So the question was, what are the high net worth customers who are likely to churn? Give me the details of the reasons they might churn. And the analysis says high net worth clients at risk of churning. There is an executive summary. It says the analysis identifies 20 high net worth clients and the net worth is more than or equal to 1 million who show potential churn indicators. These clients collectively represent almost 250 million in net worth and 223.8 million in portfolio assets under management. Let's look at the analysis further. So, top priority churn risks. So, there are ultra high value clients that are over 20 million net worth. And there is a list of clients 1, 2, 3. I have Mary Martinez, Samuel Jones, Nancy Jones, and details around their net worth, the risk level, issues, For example, satisfaction score of 8, which is below excellent. Performance is strong year to date return of almost 25%. Similarly, we see more details for Samuel Jones. Samuel Jones's net worth, the portfolio value, the risk level, and what is the issue due to which the churn might occur. It says it is satisfaction score of 8, which is portfolio needs rebalancing. Then a little lower, we see the key churn risk factors identified. And it's giving me a list of factors. Number one is poor portfolio performance. It's giving me which clients, which is 6 clients, are experiencing negative returns, which is below -5%. Who are the worst performers there? What is the risk impact? Number two says client satisfaction issues. 10 clients with satisfaction score of less than or equal to 8. Lowest satisfaction has is Nancy Jones with a satisfaction rate of 7, Mary Brown also 7, Linda Flores, Edward Gomez all with 7 satisfaction score. There is a risk impact. Then number 3 is the neglected client relationships. Similarly, it's giving me details around which clients fall under that category. What is the risk impact? Then number 4 is the portfolio management issues. Again, how many clients are there and what is the risk impact? There is also a section that is giving me the advisor performance analysis. So it's giving me the advisors that are managing these high risk clients. It's giving me Stephen Campbell and the clients he is managing. Similarly, Christine Rodriguez, how many is she? Who is she managing? Jessica Evans. And then there is a set of immediate action items with a priority order. There is financial impact, and overall, we see a very robust set of responses being generated by the advisor assistant here. Again, the agent interactions is giving me the query, the SQL query that was created. And as we can see, it's a pretty robust SQL query. Usually takes long to be developed in a more traditional environment. So we have seen two options here. To conclude the demo, I'll take one last question here and I'm going to see the the top 5 prospects whom I can focus on to convert them to our client. And I'm going to hit submit here and I'll see that the analysis starts. It's the same set of actions. And again, in a couple of, in a few seconds, we should be able to see the response generated. And as that is getting done, the UI is also equipped to handle non relevant questions. So if somebody asks something that is not relevant to the UI here, it will kick back and give a one-word response which says, this is outside of my realm, so please ask me questions that are related to the wealth manager activities. So the answer for the question that I just asked, which was show me the top 5 prospects whom I can focus on to convert them to our client, I have again a very robust ex- uh, answer which says top 5 prospects for client conversion. So the priority prospects, highest priority is Justin Thompson, and there is a reason for for that priority. The conversion probability is 100%. The lead score, the expected AUM, net worth, status, goals, risk tolerance, and also a set of contact details for Justin Thompson, like his email address and phone number, making it very easy for the wealth managers to follow up. And we see similarly, we have number 2, Donald Wright with the same details, Jeffrey Gomez, David Gonzalez, Ashley Hall, And then at the end, we also have the recommendations. Their recommendations are to follow up immediately, set up meetings on a priority basis, high value focus on the highest potential AUM. This is worth significant investment. Quick wins, focus on quick wins so that you have easier conversion. And then we also get a set of key insights which says total expected AUM from top five, which is 8.4 million. Average conversion probability is 98.2%. Lead sources are website, social media, referral, and then most common goals are tax optimization, family support, and education. And once again, the agent interaction provides me with a SQL query and the result for the query that was asked in the box here. So that concludes our demo for today. Thank you.
In seconds later, the assistant delivers the top 5 advisors with new assets, along with key geographic and specialization insights, revealing a $6 million performance gap and nearly $200 million in total impact. Security and access controls are built in at every step, ensuring that only authorized personnel can view sensitive data. Want to see it live with your data? Request a demo and transform how your team spends its day.